Hi, Mark here. Thursday, May the 14th, 7:35 a.m. Eastern, 11:35 a.m. GMT. 30 minutes till the US session gets underway. Let's have a look how we shape up this morning. US dollar index daily chart, third successive day of higher lows, green candlestick, US dollar strengthening on the index, matching yesterday's resistance for now. I've got support at 98.13. Let's just move that up a little. That was yesterday. Today, 98.31, a higher low. And I've got resistance at 98.46. We'll see whether this can continue through the US session. If buyers can break above this resistance level and make a new high today, green candlestick, or if we get a turnaround, sellers do step in off this area, off this level, and look back down at the 98.31, even down to the 98 down in the support area. Let's have a look at the S&P 500 futures market for now. Still a good 2 hours until Wall Street opens up. And demand for US equities continuing. Very strong uptrend, higher high, higher low, new record high in the futures market. I've got support at 7,464. I've got resistance at 7,500. Potentially a tough level on the upside. We'll see whether buyers maintain the early start and demand for equities. If that does continue through the day and once the US session gets underway and Wall Street opens up, or if we're going to get a bounce down, sellers will look to bounce down off that 7,500 perhaps and look at the 7,464 support level. Gold. Gold continuing in this sideways range that we've seen now for the past 6, 7 days, or the closing price around this 4,700 again today. Doji-like candlestick has tried a little higher. I got resistance at 4,718, but buyers not maintaining above that 4,700. I've got support at 4,668. Support has been tested before, but buyers at this point still guarding that support area. Even though we're seeing strong US dollar, the last couple of days we've seen gold sold off, not yet today. And I think we're seeing some resilience from the safe haven commodity in the face of a strong US dollar. Let's see whether the sell-off continues today. If sellers break below this support, which they've been unable to maintain below, or if we're going to see buyers step in. The inverse relationship, if that plays out, strong US dollar and weak gold again. So far, gold showing resilience going into the US session. Let's have a look at Brent oil. Certainly nervous oil market. And there you see a doji-like candlestick right back where it started in line with yesterday's close. That's just around the $105 mark. I've got support at 104.32. I've got resistance at 107.31. Pretty much sideways over the past few days. If we do get good news, perhaps good news coming out of the Trump-China, Trump and Xi meeting today, perhaps something there related to the Middle East crisis, anything positive, could see prices come down, test the 104, look back at the 100 level. Alternatively, anything pessimistic or negative news regarding the Middle East conflict could see buyers step in, look up at the resistance around the 107, look back up to the 110 level. But for now, no material changes, a stalemate, it seems, in negotiations, and we're seeing that carrying through to the prices sitting pretty flat. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Another doji candlestick today. Last 3 days, lower highs, lower lows, downtrend in place. Bitcoin unable to maintain above this 82,000 level. There's the double top. Certainly reversal sign, certainly played out for the past 3 days. So far today, back where it closed yesterday, I have support today. Let me get this number in here. There's our support at 78.8. I've got resistance at 79.9, trading in a $1,000 range for now, pretty tight. We'll see whether this downtrend continues. If sellers can break below this 78.8, tough level, you can see the relevance here. Its support now has proved as resistance area, resistance level towards the end of April. We'll see whether sellers can break below this support for now, or if buyers bounce up off this support area and look back up to the 80,000 or higher, and even to look above this ascending trend line, which it broke below yesterday. That would also coincide with getting above the 80,000, looking back at 81,000 or higher on the upside. But certainly over the past 3 days and going into today, little demand for Bitcoin. Good trading. Keep that discipline, and I'll see you at the end of day.